What's up, gang? Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Now, I just want to go on and expose some things to y'all while it's freshly on my mind. Now, we already know about the whole case, the police involvement, security involvement, and we already know what Irene them did to Kenneka, right? But I just want to go over a few things that will really put the nail in the coffin. Because we know now that they was communicating with Rosemont police officers. Now keep this in mind, police officers must have a party to be going on, for they had to be security in plain clothes guarding their events. So whatever they probably had on, what was going on in the night, that's because the friend was in entanglement with the people. So explain why it was a lot of police officers on the case and helped cover it up. I honestly believe that every police that really helped cover it up is the ones they knew and probably participated in the party. I don't know, but we already know that they is connected to the police. The staff, the police, and the friends, we already know they connected. So when you think about it like this here, the hotel is the staff, the manager. He's crooked. You see what I'm saying? He's one of them. He's a member. The police is the security. They running Crown Plaza. So it's Rosemont rules wherever it goes in the Crown Plaza. But it came all the way down to the security, off-duty police officer, plain clothes, dealing with kids. Now check this out, y'all. Don't y'all know why Straight Drop was... Don't y'all listen. Don't y'all... Y'all already... I ain't got to tell y'all too much about Straight Drop. Y'all know he on the footage, right? And y'all know he had on red jogging pants with a white tee and a red hat. Y'all remember that? Thumb me up if we all remember that. Y'all remember when King Rob was like, yeah, Straight Drop locked up. You know what I'm talking about? He put the police on the chase and shit. You know, he had the kids in the car and all this. Y'all remember that when King Rob said he was locked up? And his ass was locked up one. Yeah. Keep all of this in mind, right, y'all? Look, we finna get another suspect. Then King Rob always say, Straight Drop killed Kenneka. He always said, Straight Drop did it, right? Yeah, the Chicago Red Cap. Yeah, remember that? And it was red. And check this out. When you watch the footage, you know what exactly time he was in the lobby. Cause keep this in mind, he was in the lobby more than one time. He was in the lobby even at one something with the translator. His gal, look, he was in the lobby with the translator, with the pink shirt on, with his kids and his nappy head ass baby mama. Y'all remember that? But watch this. Y'all remember the hallway incident? That when I went on Straight Drop video and he was showing the elevators on the 9th floor, right? When he walked up in there with them men with the top hats. Y'all remember that? right? And I was like, ooh, look, y'all. Straight Dry got the elevator footage. And round by the elevator footage, what it is on the other side of the elevators. A stairwell. A stairwell, right? On the 9th floor. Remember that? Keep this in mind. One video finna explain all this. We know he said it wasn't no pool. We know he was in panic mode. Something was bothering him. For him to be reacting like that on social media, and he was the main one confused the case. So now he acting like a suspect. So look, it was true. When this happened, hold on, y'all. I want everybody to keep this in mind. Y'all remember that hallway. Kenneka's in the hallway. Look, Kenneka is in the hallway. Monique and them, Shemaya and them, and we know it was other men at that party. Watch this, y'all. Guess who else? They said he was in the hallway. King Rod, right? And we heard him in TY Live, right? So it's confirmed that we know King Rod was laughing in TY Live. We know for a fact that security was at the door. We know for a fact that Kenneka was in the hallway. Watch what this lady finna say. Keep in mind, remember, we don't got all the camera footage, right? Like the 9th floor elevator, the things that would have showed us. Remember, they took the cameras down, right? On the 9th floor, and then the freezer camera. Remember some of the stuff she gonna say? Some of the stuff like the trash bag, all that, you know what I'm saying? We had no evidence of that in the beginning, but we got some now. You dig what I'm talking about? So listen closely to this lady, y'all, and watch who she finna point out.
I am at work and I am on the clock.
Hold on, y'all. Let me turn it up.
This is going to be real quick. Okay, first off, they're getting ready to arrest the gentleman that was at that party the night at the hotel. I'm not sure which one it is, but I'm trying to find out from a very reliable source. Because like I told y'all yesterday, that was listening to my live, I have friends and family that are in law enforcement. And I have an uncle that works for the Federal Bureau of Investigations and for the D.C. Police and Maryland Police Department, okay? Secondly, I'm not going to put out nothing that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So don't come on here asking me to show receipts. If there was a video, I will put it out. I don't have a video of somebody getting arrested. Secondly, the person that's getting arrested, I think somebody ran their mouth and said something, and it is the guy that was at the party in the hotel room with Kenneka and them. The young lady that's already been arrested for the fraudulent credit cards, she's already in custody. I'm not sure if she's running her mouth and talking or whatever, but they have her. Tolliver, we already know, is in jail. So yes, that shit is old news for the young lady who brought it to my attention. We all know that that's old news. He was arrested last week, Thursday, Friday, or whatever. Ain't nobody tripping off of Tolliver. Okay, the Tolliver needs to worry about Kenneka's brothers and them that's locked up and his friends. That's what he needs to be concerned about. I'm not concerned about him anymore. He's where he's supposed to be. regardless whether it was for the murder of Kenneka or whether it was for stolen vehicle with intent to sell or whatever the hell. He's no longer my concern. He needs to be watching his motherfucking back and not trying to pick up the motherfucking soul. That's what he needs to be doing. Like I also said, they're getting ready to arrest another gentleman that has to do with this Kenneka Jenkins case. And also, I noticed that somebody was stating that how Kenneka was in a trash bag and all this and that on that video. That's a damn lie. Kenneka's body was never in a trash bag, because there is a video out, and I watched it late last night when I got back from my family reunion. There is a video out with 3 people carrying Kenneka into the freezer in that kitchen area prior to the videos being edited, okay?
Now look, keep this in mind. We know now that she was in the plastic bag. Now, I'm finna start blocking motherfuckers that's in that chat with these smiley faces going on when I'm trying to run a crime show here. See what I'm talking about? Let me hold on. Let me get some of this shit started. Hold on. Time out. Right, put y'all ass in time out. I'm talking about sit still for a minute. Now look what she finna tell y'all. Look what she finna tell y'all. Is people finna get locked up. Remember they locking everybody up. Monifa got locked up. Right? They locked up Monifa. Remember? They locked up Monifa. They locked up the party goers and got some statements. They got the girl that did the credit card fraud. Watch this game.
Okay, so miss me with that stupid shit. Also, the video that we all saw when this case first hit the fan about Kenneka's death, her friends were in the kitchen, just like I said. The young lady with the white tank top on with the jeans and the long hair was...
Okay, that's Bree Bree. Remember the edit footage? Y'all remember the edit footage, the girl with the ponytail? And we know Bree Bree came back in the lobby without her jacket. Right? We know Bree Bree came back in at 3:32 without her jacket. Listen what she said what she had on. A tank top. Did Bree Bree have a tank top on? Watch this. She was in the kitchen. Keep this in mind. If Kenneka in the kitchen at 3:32, meaning Bree Bree must have just left the kitchen just to come back in the lobby. And that's where the Amanda Morgan video come in at with that, see what I'm saying? Right? Watch this.
There's a person in the corner in the kitchen. Irene was also in the kitchen with them. So was the guy in a black hoodie that was sitting on the bed with his back turned, not allowing anybody to catch his face on camera. So was
Y'all remember black hoodie, right? In the live too, kept his back turned and all this. Guess who it, and we already know they said that's King Rob. King Rob was in the hallway, right? The girl put King Rob on blast and they was in the hallway. But guess who else in the hallway that fit the description?
the other gentleman with the white t-shirt on with a red baseball cap that walked out the room with Kenneka, well, right behind her, a few minutes after she walked out of the room. There's no camera. Well, right t-shirt on with a red baseball cap that walked out the room with Kenneka. Well, right behind her, not allowing anybody to catch his face on camera. So was the other gentleman with the white t-shirt on with a red baseball cap that walked out the room with Kenneka. Well, right behind her, a few minutes after she walked out of the room. There's no cameras on them floors. So you're not going to see a video footage of them going in and out the rooms because there's no camera on them damn floors where the hotel.
Look, and then look, we all know who had a white t-shirt on with a red baseball hat walking in the hotel. And knew one time Straight Drop showed up in the lobby, talked to the front desk, and went outside. And guess what time it was? Y'all, Straight Drop did it. King Rob with the help of security. That's why King Rob was beefing with them security niggas and told them folks and exposed to everybody these niggas is the police. And I'm like, shit, now that shit for real. They is the police. So why would she say a dude with a white shirt with a red hat? He the only one in that hotel that gave a description. That's why them both was beefing. The way they beefing, they fell out. That's why King Roger knew where to really find him at on social media, exposing the shit out of Straight Drop. Straight Drop couldn't do nothing. You was there. You was there. And get what King Roger said, yeah, I was there. You know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't see it. I'm like, what he mean? He was there, but you wouldn't see it type shit. Then he started releasing video like, yeah, I got video. Cause I was like, cause then I started thinking, I'm like, if he got the video, how he obtained it? That never crossed my mind. So that's when they showed Straight Drop on the video. Then they started striking each other video down and you know what I'm saying, the striking videos and shit. Oh, so the security them played the kids. Payal. That's why King Rock keep calling the police and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? And then look, listen what she finna say, y'all. Don't that make sense? And this what the kids don't want to talk about. You know what I'm talking about? These niggas in police and security guard. So when Straight Drop said, yeah, man, people pay $1,000 to play these games. So why he come up there with his kid? Because you know what? If Straight Drop would have came in by himself in the hotel, that would have really looked suspicious. So he had to bring somebody blend in like he there for some family vacation type shit. So this might was them sucker might play the game and the kids got caught up in this shit. Damn! Then all of them in the music business want to be rappers and actors too. Man, this starting to make my head hurt a little bit in that game. Cause now we getting some, cause look how all of this really coming back on these suckers. That's why King Rob always had that camera on at that back door. When he talked about the Kenneka Jenkins, only thing he talk about the freezer. and the back door. The freezer and the back door were the big, and he said that was the murder scene. So look, he showed y'all while they was at the back door. Look what was going on with Kenneka. Even the time match up on this shit. So now understand, if you had all these security guards on the curb, they been doing this shit, right? So I was like, I want to know how far Chloe stayed from Straight Drop. Guess how far Chloe stayed from Straight Drop? 50 miles. Straight Drop in Temple, Texas, and Chloe in Rockford, what's that? Rock Round, Texas. That's 50 miles. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, that's why she ain't never made content about Straight Drop now. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then it's like she was on the footage, right? Oh my God. So, girl, how these people try to make it look. Now we got Straight Drop, King Rob, we understand the beef. Now we know the police was involved. So then King Rod got exposed and like, okay, since I told these people you the police, now I'm finna tell them you Mason. Boy, wait till they look this shit up. And next time you know, y'all see how I went to the documentary about the Freemasons and how they throw parties and ballrooms. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Temple, Texas and Rock Round, Texas. You see what I'm saying? That's 50 miles. See what I'm talking about? Shit, you ain't gonna do nothing but burn a half a tank of gas. Shit, you ain't just really got to fill up. Now look. So now that's why Chloe stayed on my ass, but y'all know she slowed up now cause you know she in the red zone now. It's over with. That's why Straight Drop was so adamant about that pool. Then he had the video of him going in with the people with top hat that clearly looked like Masons. And then look, if you look at these people, who actually was these people? So watch this, guy.
Rooms were. I had a friend that was just recently in Chicago that's part of the white community. She went to the hotel, she walked the floors, and she said there's no cameras on the floors where the rooms are. So we're not going to see a video footage from anybody coming in and out of those rooms, going into the hallway, or any of that. There's no camera feed of that. There is a camera in the kitchen area by the freezer. Yes, there is. And we're waiting for that footage to get released. Kenneka's mother wants to see that video footage so she can see who put her daughter in that freezer. Let me see, what else? It was also brought to my attention that this whole Kenneka case, or whatever the case may be, from what somebody told me yesterday, they said everybody's going to start singing in the case, and that Autopsy and stumbling in the hallway and all of that. Yes, she did go into the bathroom, and I guess she realized where she was, and she came back out of the bathroom, started walking back down the end of the hallway, and she went down by the kitchen area where she was carried into the kitchen and put into that freezer. But like I said, Irene was in the kitchen with her. The gentleman in the all black and the black hoodie. The girl that was hiding in the corner was the girl with the white tank top, the blue jeans and long hair, was the other young lady in the kitchen with Kenneka at the time of Kenneka going to the freezer. And there is, excuse me y'all, there is a video camera in the kitchen area where the freezer is. So now we need to have them to release that damn footage. So until they release that footage, I guess we're all going to continue speculating as far as.
So that explains why Straight Drop met up with Risco and he went in that caddy shack. See what I'm saying? That's why King Rod know how to describe what happened to her and how she got in the freezer. See what I'm saying? And Straight Drop trying to blame it on one of the staff members, right? Making shit up like, yeah, the Iceman killer. That was suspect when you start doing little shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out what is, we know these people are part of this Mason shit so deep. So deep. How y'all send me the email? You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna check them Johns. So we understand why Risco was meeting up. We goddamn it, Straight Drop. Then he got on the same outfit, the red pants, white tee, with the same red hat on. Walked by the mama when she was there looking for her dog. Then he slipped up and told her what was going on at 12 something at the college student. How the college student was on the move. While the college student was on the move, look what else I exposed about 12 something when Little Meat was on the move. So you got Little Meat, the college students, Straight Drop, Risco on the move. Damn! And guess what? Then he will point out every security guard on the footage.
Some people would say she walked into there on her own. She did this and did that. No, she didn't. She was carried into that freezer. That freezer, from also what was brought to my attention, does have a security latch on it. So if you went into that freezer, you could also let yourself out the freezer. So evidently, whoever put her in the freezer and left her there, whether she was alive at the time or dead at the time, they could have put something up against the door. They could have did whatever to make sure she didn't get out that freezer.
And remember, it was pictures circling around that somebody put a chair, you know what I'm saying, on the cooler door, right? And we see the police grab the chair, 54 keys brought, you know what I'm saying? 54 keys mentioned that about the police with the chair, right? So think about that part.
Or any of that. So my whole thing is this. We now gotta wait and see when they're gonna release that motherfucking video footage. It needs to be released. We need to see it. But there's an arrest coming because there's a gentleman that's going to get arrested. I don't know if it's out on video yet that they're about to arrest another person, but there is a gentleman that's getting ready to get arrested that was at that party, that knows what the hell happened, that was with Kenneka and them. I'm going to find out some more information. I'm going to talk to a few more people because like I said yesterday, by me being part of the club and bike community and all of that, and I have friends and family members that's in the police department, I'm trying to see what I can find out, talk to certain people, because I have bike brothers that's in Chicago that don't go for shit like this. And I'm going to continue finding out what I need to find out. And then I'm going to come back on live a little bit later because I am at work. I'm not on my lunch break yet. It's too damn early for me to be on my lunch break. I just got here at 11 o'clock. So I'm going to come back on live soon, and I'm going to give y'all another update or post a video or whatever if the video comes out of the gentleman that's being arrested. Hold on, y'all. Who is this? Who is this?
So it was another guy, like he came and looked to see was it in how the traffic was. And once he seen how the traffic was, another guy came with some kind of little push thing, and it looked like it was a body inside of that plastic bag, and it got stuck up on the side of something that.
Hold on. Now watch this game. Now look, this the hallway, right? Now let's go back to in that hallway footage. Now we got straight drop there. It's a reason why they took that camera down on that ninth floor. Cause the camera seeing this shit, right? Keep this in mind. This the reason why they had, cause you got security on the floor. We heard him in TY line. We know they just didn't walk on the door and just all of a sudden just leave. So let me read this to y'all, right? Hold on 1 minute. All right. Listen to what this said. This is a statement, right? And we're going to find out whose statement this is. Come to the hotel numerous times earlier in the evening. She also stated whoever answered the hotel room, though, was cracking jokes with the security. I mean, not the security, but with the employees. Check this out. Then the person said, blank continued that she, blank and blank, went to the hotel lobby at approximately what time? Uh-oh. Spaghetti, yo. Uh-oh. Now we got somebody out the room at 2:30 and we know what time she left the room. Mm-mm. Now we know what time Kenneka left the room. Now watch this. What this finna say. All right. They said round 2:30, she remembered the time roughly because blank boyfriend called it and asked her to pick him up on the west side. I asked if they all left the hotel together. She stated yeah. Who is all? At 2:30. Look, watch this. She said the group left the hotel shortly before 3. I asked her if she drank or smoked in the hotel. She again denied it. I asked her if she saw Kenneka drinking, smoking, or taking drugs. She stated she didn't. Jenkins was smoking or taking pills. But it also didn't mean that she hasn't used anything. All right. Look, then she said she did indicate that all of Jenkins' friends were there drinking. I asked her, was there anyone at the party that she knew? She stated the boy name is blank, and they was well as blank. They was there well as blank. I asked her, now there's 2 boys, right? There's 2 dudes. I asked her if I could show her a picture of the individual who rented the room. She stated that she would identify them. After providing her with the picture of 2 subjects rented the room, she was unable to unidentify the subject. She was unable to identify now look. They stated that her group was walking out of the hotel party. More guys was coming into the hotel party. Then I asked she ever heard of the name of Kenneka Maze. Right here, y'all. Hold on, let me wait a minute. I got it saved on something else. Here we go, right here. So who is this? Hold on, y'all. So who is this person they were interested in? See what I'm saying, y'all? So now we got another name we need to look up, right? So look. So they was like, they stated her and her, I already read that. I then blank my iPhone charge to allow her cell phone to email me a screenshot on her Facebook page. Whoa! So who was charging up the phone? Now you supposed to be leaving, and you leaving now, but you charging that thing, Check this out. They said I didn't lend her my charge so she could allow. She said send the email or the screenshot on her Facebook page. Oh no, he was just getting her Facebook page. You know what I'm talking about? I was finna say, I like, damn, I know that ain't finna go down like that. But look, here go the other half of the statement, right? Then I asked what very activity took place within the room at the time she arrived. Blank stated that the individual was drinking, smoking marijuana, taking various pills. The group were also playing music in the room. When asked about what type of pills folks were taking, Blank was unable to provide specific, right? When asked about she had some alcohol, weed smell, it's marijuana, all that, blah, 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 denied taking that, blah, blah, blah. Then she stated she did smoke marijuana prior to coming to the hotel. This is the interest part about it. Blank stated that she was in the second Facebook Live. Like, look, guess who this is? She stated she was in the second Facebook Live. She described herself as having dressed it in a blue jean jacket, pink shirt, and also wearing a tie-dyed headband. That's the one that everybody was talking about. Ooh, that's Lyra Nora. That's the girl that was in the bathroom sitting on the toilet. You know what I'm talking about? And Shanasia was pouring a drink. Let me go to her live right quick. Let me show y'all who I'm talking about. No, TY Live, I mean. My bad, y'all gotta take that off. I'm gonna get into that girl. Now y'all see that, right? Hold on, I ain't got it on. Hold on. Now y'all see her right there, right? That's her statement. So look, remember what Zach said? I don't know who that girl she had went live. She was in the bathroom. And she was recording. She was going live on the phone. Now this when Kenneka finna come in the bathroom. Cause Kenneka right there, right? So Kenneka finna go in the bathroom. This going on at 2. This right around at 2 something. Then she finna leave the hallway with the security. You heard T.Y. said, yeah, cause he knew it finna go down, and this what he wanted. Look, he knew it was finna go down, right? This is the only thing he concerned about.
Show right in the corner on the phone. Hey, what that cup there for?
That's why he wanted the cup. That's why he wanted the cup. That's why he asking for it. See what I'm saying, y'all? I believe the police instruct them to how to do the shit. Yeah, you just drug her up and you know what I'm saying, we'll take it from there. So this the part when you see human trafficking going on. This your receipt that you present to judge, be like, look, that's human trafficking. We know she out the room. We clearly heard he talking about a cup. We clearly heard Monifa talking about put her ass in the freezer. We hearing this talking about call Bree. They said 2 songs. Bree been gone for 15 minutes already. Cause shit. This at 226. But look, if you go with TY Live, the other live, because y'all know TY Live chopped and screwed. You see what I'm saying? Y'all know TY chopped and screwed. So that's why they show her in the beginning getting out from the elevator at 2 something. Then walking to the freezer. Because they know that's what time she left out the room. Now we know Straight Drop was in the hallway. We know King Rob was in the hallway. You see what I'm saying? Then we know security was in the hallway too. That's why they had to. Cause if it was just Shamaya and Monifa took her outside, because they couldn't even get the story out. Did they carry her out or did they walk her out? So look. So that means if it was just Shamaya and Monifa taking Kenneka out the room and they just had a short conversation, and if it wasn't nobody else on the camera, why they didn't show? Why they just didn't show? And Chosen King, now don't forget about Chosen King. And don't you forget about when Marco said, yeah, that's the reason why I ain't working no more, because they made us sign a check and shit. Talking about we need to sign this. Everybody was saying this shit. Why would he say the same thing that the revenue said on Crown Plaza? The review, right? The Beach Beauty John. He said, yeah, when we caught the dude vacuum cleaner. So I'm like, damn, man, you okay? I see a dude vacuum cleaner. Now check this out, right? When you go back to this, look what's going on. Look how they carefully covered it up at 2 something. On the Facebook Live, she described herself having been dressed in a blue jean jacket outfit with the band-aid, with the headband. Stated that she was standing next to Kenneka Jenkins. She was standing next to Kenneka Jenkins, and also stated that the bathroom video where Kenneka was standing behind her. So she got a video that she was going live, and Kenneka is on her video. You see what I'm saying? that Kenneka is on her video, right? Oh, this the same one. Now look, check this out. Blank stated she known Kenneka for approximately 2 years. She stated that they was not friends, but were just acquainted. She said she hung out with her friends, blank and blank, outside her house. And after she looked over Facebook, she saw that her friend blank had posted a hotel party. So she messaged blank over the Facebook and got the location of the party, Crown Plaza Rosemont. Now check this out. She stated that 3 of them went to the party and parked in the parking lot and violated the parking and put the parking fee up under Irene room. How? Now check this out. Where is valet parking at? I looked on the signs and it said down on the ground. Now you see that? So who is this? Sound like Mariah, don't it, y'all? Somebody. It was somebody that booked the parking fee up under the room. So why they didn't do that for Kenneka and book that for the room? Now, who will be booking your car at somebody else's birthday party? On the room? Hi-yo! Appreciate the new subscribers. You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate the new subscribers. Now check this out, right? Okay. Guess what she finna say? And we finna confirm who this is, right? So when Irene said park in the parking lot, park in the parking lot, that would be around 1 something, right? Guess who we see walking in around 1 something? Check this out. She said they stated that the 3 of them went to the party and parked in the parking lot, violated the parking up under the room per Irene. Stated that they got to the hotel around 1:40 to 1:45. Remember, Irene just went live at 1:36, and we heard her discussing the parking lot. So the whole time she talking to Mariah, Rico, baby mom. Uh-oh. Now she talking to Rico, baby mom. And T.Y. and his crew showing up. All these people showed up at the same time, right? Now check this out. She stated that when she went up to the room, approximately 15 to 20 people was in there. That everyone was drinking, smoking. She stated that she saw Kenneka in the room that was not acting like her normally self. Stated that she seemed sad at times. Uh-oh. Now y'all listening, right? Is this Mariah's statement? Because it sounded like it. It's matching up. So Mariah got the fee, the parking fee, and rented to the room. Okay, now watch this. She stated that when they went and saw Kenneka in the room, she wasn't acting like her normal self. She seemed sad at times, but then she'd get up and dance and sit back down. Then she stated that she observed Kenneka smoking weed and drinking in the room at the point of the party. Uh-oh, now she lying. Now we understand this shit now, right, gang? Uh-oh. Now watch how this else finna make sense. So that means now they interviewed Kenneka boyfriend with an ex-boyfriend baby mama. Is this what the domestic violence dispute will come in at? Cause this sounds like if they would have got the fight, that would have been a domestic charge, right? Uh-oh. Mm. So check this out. She said she seen Kenneka smoke weed and drinking alcohol at the point of the party. She stated that an hour later, meaning go back to 2:30 something, somebody knocked on the hotel room though. She stated it was the security. For the hotel told they need to turn their music down due to the loud noise complaint they could receive. Now look, security knock on the door. Kenneka in the hallway. Straight dropping them in there. Everybody in the hallway when this going down, right? That's why they took the cameras out the ninth floor. This is what I'm starting to believe now. So now we got her lying talking about Kenneka smoking weed and all this other shit. She stated that they left the party around 2:45. 2:45. Going on 3 o'clock, right? Now look, and then look how we seen her come out. Looked like she was in the fight, right? Y'all seen that how Mariah was looking like she was in the fight, right? Now, check this out. She said, and when they left Kenneka, hold on. They said when they left, Kenneka was still in the room. Liar. Because the paperwork, the court papers said what time she left out the room. Was close to it. Y'all see this shit now? She said she stayed and drove her car. They said they drove back to the city and picked up her boyfriend, and then they went to IHOP to eat. So who was the boyfriend? Because at this point, now we got Mariah talking about Daddy's home. Man, what the hell is going on here? Boy, y'all see it's getting crucial around 2:30, don't it, y'all? So that means they was on the elevator. Look what time the elevator doors kept opening and closing. Y'all remember in the beginning, they were like, oh, the elevator's open, but ain't nobody getting off that junk on the lower level. Y'all remember that, right? And look what time it skips. Look how many times they lock that elevator skips. Now, check this out. She stated that people knew, she said the people she knew from the party was T.Y., Killer, and Peas. Now check this out. Watch this, gang. Watch this, y'all. This is the people at the Cook County. Now look, we know the Cook County crooked. We already know they falsified the documents because they changed their reports. Because the first report didn't show you the GAB in the system, but the second report showed you this in the system. I believe they put the turnpike drug in there to cover it and hide it. Maybe that's why the temperament was in the system. Maybe it was to cover up. You know what I'm talking about? So it might don't show. Don't know. I'm not a chemist, but I'm trying to think like one. I'm trying to think like one. You know what I'm talking about? So look, they said September the 10th. Keefe stated, I will need to speak directly to the pathologist Owl. And we know who that is, the lady, right? Christina Owl, right? She said from her secretary, Regina, to obtain information about post-mortem examining. Y'all know what post-mortem is, right? We went over the stages of death and shit, right? However, the pathologist Wild is not scheduled to return to work until the 13th. I asked Keefe if the deceased was examined for signs of sexual assault during the post-mortem examination. Keefe stated she was unsure if they performed it, but stated she would place it on hold, deceased body. So they did it. Because y'all remember they had a search warrant for people for sexual assault. And that was in the paperwork. See what I'm saying? And we know that was in the paperwork. Now look, after speaking with Keith, I spoke with Regina. Regina stated the pathologist will contact me upon when she go to work, meaning she just want to talk to her. You know, I guess she don't want to write the shit up or something. But let's see about this sexual assault, this rape kit. The pathologist contacted me on the 12th, 2017, indicated the examiner of sexual, they examined signs of sexual assault. The pathologist provided me the details of the body and stated for the postmortem insult is pending, include toxicology report. Uh-oh. The pathologist finally informed me that the medical office finding will be made public. Oh, we got them. So they performed all the tests. They just didn't like the results that came back. Payal Jack. You see what I'm saying? They just did. And remember what Dr. Ali said? Yeah, it's firm. According to his researches, he said it's signs of sexual assault and it's 3 suspects. Payal Jack. Yeah, y'all come on in here. Y'all subscribe to the game, goddammit. Appreciate the super chat. Yeah. Shout out to the Cash App gang too, y'all. Appreciate that. I can't give you no shout out right now because I'm on the road. All right. Now y'all see that, right? They said they were gonna make this public upon the completion of their investigation. Now check this out. They conducted the interview with Blank near the residence, blank, right? They said Blank brought to the interview location by blank, stated at Crown Plaza Room 926 and said he was driven to the location by an undisclosed subject. Who is that? He arrived there at 1 o'clock, right? He said he arrived there at 1 o'clock after the party from a west side. So he said he came from a party west side. He advised that he was drinking well before the party at Crown Plaza and he was smoking weed and all this. He drove to the park and he drove to the hotel in a tan color van. Him and the driver park is side. Park the side lot believed to be the southwest parking lot of the hotel. So that means if he parked on the side, that's right there by the pool. That's right there by where we see the headlights at the back door. Right, gang? You see what I'm saying? And check this out. He said, let's see what he said about Kenneka. Since he parked on the side parking lot, and we know it's exit doors right in that area. He stated he known Kenneka Jenkins from the area, his baby mama, Blank, who has been friends with Kenneka Jenkins. Hold on. Dean and Charlotte had one child together. What? Now y'all hear this? Dean is Hollywood. Hold on, y'all. Now look, Dean is Hollywood, and he messed with Charlotte, and they got a baby. They went to the party to meet Blank. Interviewed by the detective, right? He advised he remembered Jenkins drinking heavily from the bar. Now look who all played the role in Kenneka disappearing, saying she was drinking heavily. She was smoking weed. That's why P saying she had the bottle, start drinking from the bottle. And we know for a fact that Kenneka don't drink out the bottle. She can't even take more than 2-3 cups. See what I'm saying? So check this out. He said she was drinking heavily. He known there was drug use at the party, including marijuana, but didn't recall any other drug being used. He remembered Jenkins was sitting near the bed talking with her friend, and there was nothing suspicious taking place and no causes of concern. Now look, that's why they put that in there, because they knew they had something to do with her death. So look how they fabricating this, right? Look how the police working with these folks. Check this out. There was no argument, no unwanted subjects. What? But when you go to Andrea Adams' video, a witness by the name of Jazz said Kenneka was in the room with some dudes that she didn't even know. Now y'all see this? Now do y'all see that now? Look at this shit. The people were having a good time. Approximately 20 to 30 individuals was in the room throughout the night, and advised he knew the female which arrived with Blank and Blank. They said the female who arrived with Blank and was unable to appear elusive to provide additional names or information. Blank interview report for furthering stated that the hotel employee knocked on the door once or twice to turn the music down, but did not enter the room. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? All right. Check this out. Let's go here. Look what's going on at 2:30. The security guard, he said he get to receive the noise complaint stated between 2 to 2:30. Now y'all see how they just add 30 minutes before 3:30, to 2:30, but it still match up, right? So you got the security up there, Kenneka being snatched, people in the hallway, then they taking the 9th floor camera down. Watch this what they said in French K report. He received a noise complaint on a radio call from the front desk. Right? This at 2:30. What was Frank Cave at 2:30, y'all? Check this out. I asked anyone with him. He stated he reported to room 926 alone. Alone? And we clear hearing hotel management at the door. At the door, right? At 2:30. So look, he stated he continued that when he exited the elevator, there were 2 black male subjects in their mid-20s on their phone. I told them the front desk received a complaint that they were being too loud. One of the males stated that responsible for the room hotel, he recalled that one of the men texted somebody in the room to open the door. He just didn't knock or nothing. He texted. Scream, why would you text somebody to open the door and you could just knock on that motherfucker? And then, anyway, when they opened it, a black male subject wearing big shades opened the door and continued. And what they say, he continued that there was another black male in his early 20s standing behind her. So who was standing behind Irene? He stated that he didn't enter the room. French K said he went in there and hit the bud. Right? French K said he went in and hit the bud and shit. Then I asked if he asked the group from restrained from smoking. Keep this in mind, he got a noise complaint about the room. Look how the police adding the marijuana smell in it. Because they knew he went in there and hit the kush. They knew he went in there, hit the bud. So they were like, just look, on this part, we just gonna say you didn't enter the room. You just smelled it, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Cause check this out. If security smell weed in the room, they allowed to go in that motherfucker, right? If you got any kind of drugs or contraband in the room, that is allowed to go in the room. So you mean to tell me that what they said, they smoking in the hotel like it's illegal or something? Keep in mind, these teenagers, for one thing, smoking in the Crown Plaza, drinking alcohol. They got security telling them, yeah, y'all take the smoke alarm down and shit. Look, y'all blowing all the smoke in the hallway now. Look, y'all, look, Fresh K, give me some towel, bro. Bring me some more towels up here, shit. Shit, they gonna get me fucked up. Yeah, appreciate that, Fresh K. Let me put these motherfuckers up on the door, man. Man, look, y'all turn that damn music down, bro. Y'all gonna get me fired. Let me that kush right quick, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, what's up, baby? Well, I'm trying to see what's going on with you. Fine, thick ass. Y'all, you know what's going on, you know what I'm talking about? Look, I got a little room downstairs and shit, man. You know, you wanna come through, you know what I'm talking about? You see what I'm saying? Look how that's going on, right? And check this out. So he was like, yeah, did you smell the smoke? Yeah, I smelled the smoke and all that. Did you restrain him from it? Yeah, I tried to tell him you couldn't be loitering in the hallway type shit, right? So then he went to this, right? He said, do they normally call police for noise complaints? Look how they rephrased the question. Do they really call police for noise complaints? So if I rephrase this question, I'd be like, damn, don't they normally call for bug complaints? You see, tell how much weed they had in there. It could have been a drug bust. You think everybody had a grand? The average nigga, they probably got a couple of juices on them. You know what I'm talking about? So look, boom. That's when they released it, October the 20th. They created the file. Remember I told y'all about the executing file? Look what this say. Upload. Rosemont. Closed the case on October 20th. So they created all the files, right? Like the executable file. And they modified it and broke it all the way down to images. And we know what they said about pixels, graphic designing, and all of this shit, right? So I was like, dawg, these the executable files. Cause this why they really took pictures of it. Cause we all know who left that black tape. And look where that black tape is left on. See what I'm saying? A circuit breaker box. A circuit breaker box. And we seen the maintenance man in the hurry, round about 5 something. And in this same tape, you see on the wall behind the office. You see that? For one thing, this a red flag. You got a maintenance man in the back office, and that ain't even his jurisdiction. And he running in and out that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Maintenance man supposed to be on the maintenance where the maintenance folks work at and shit. You know, in they little office. I'm quite sure the janitor closet is not behind the front desk. So that was strange. And when you see his behavior, he needed tape. They said he helped. Then it's on the circuit breaker box. This could be the circuit breaker box that really probably cut the freezer off. This circuit breaker box probably cut all the lights off in the caddy shack. We don't even know if them suckers cut the whole power off in the restaurant and everybody in the dog don't know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? This shit scary as hell, y'all. Now, I don't know how y'all looking at this shit, but boom! Then you got pillows and shit in her. Why is pillows in this room? Them pillows to rest your head on. You know what I'm talking about? You know how when you hit somebody on the floor, if you go over their house and y'all finna smash on the floor, what's the first thing she finna grab off the couch? A pillow to prop her head up. You know what I'm talking about? And take the beating. Now check this out. Check this out. When you think about detective, you're supposed to take every evidence in consideration. You're supposed to look at evidence, just say like, what it will be stuff that's in the location that normally don't supposed to be there. So if you got a sexual assault and all of this going on, and you got the pathologist waiting on the test results to come back, and you see pillows in the kitchen, and then she found right around this corner with her clothes half dressed. So it's matching up to me. You know what I'm saying? It's matching up to me. And we know it was security boots in there. Cause look, I seen everybody's shoes and what they had on. You would have been seeing them young folk footprints in that freezer. But now who you see? Security boots. And look at the security boots they got on. Now if y'all trace the trail pattern, they're really police boots. So if you work security and you a police, 9 times out of 10, you still got your police boots on. Oh, and that means somebody had to get a new pair of police boots. Somebody had to get a new pair of police boots. Think I'm lying? Ask somebody that worked at that motherfucker like, damn, I ain't noticed that. He sure did. Cause you know why? It'll be blood on him. It's a part of a crime scene. Them police boots change into murder boots. And you know you ain't finna keep working in them motherfuckers. See what I'm saying? Now watch this game. I'm just thinking small and not hard. You did what I'm talking about. And check this out. Look at the calls. Say Kenneka, that shit was lit round about Tucson. Right? I never left the room, you know. That's personal 100. You need to stop lying. You need to stop lying. I say you hoes keep switching the story up. Boom! There you go. When I told y'all, Irene established her alibi. She was in the room. Bree established her alibi that she left, but she was really in the kitchen with Kenneka. Right? She left with Monifa around Tucson. So something happened on Monifa's watch and everything fell back on her. So now Monifa failed. Whatever she had going on, it happened on her watch. So that's why Irene like, Biff, you keep switching the stories up. And remember when you go to Irene Ride live, when she called herself trying to out Monifa, you hear Charlotte talking about, yeah, they can't even stick to the same story. You see what I'm saying? Shit, Irene tried to take up for her. Monifa picked her up drunk. I ain't saying she did nothing, but she was the last one with her. Now, Monifa got to straighten herself up on that part. Now, that's what she don't know how to do. That's why she's silent about it. Know what I'm talking about? And check this out. I honestly only members hard leaving out with her. Only members? Why would that even sound like that? Only members? What is a member? Gang member, Mason member, what kind of member? Uh-oh, now we got a key word of member. Is a membership or something to the Mason? Think about the security guard, think about all this shit, King Rob, what this membership is all about. Right? They said the members okay, they said I only remember her leaving out. Man, they got me confused on the title. I only remember her leaving out with the people she came with. Came back in the room without her. All I know, I wish I could have had did some. I should went looking for her. When they said it, I really wish I could have had stuck back by my girl and let her all the way down. I don't know what happened. All I know, she didn't enter the room with them. I just know my friend back and slightly my fault. I wanted to point she was my friend to everyone. Left her when she spoke and died, people started leaving. Damn, so you see that shit, y'all? But look, we don't know why the real reason why Irene came back to the hotel. You see what I'm saying? She could have been up there being nosy and see what they were gonna tell the family. Cause she is involved with this shit, right? Look at Straight Drop. He had something to do with it. And he came up there and walked by the mama. Walked by Irene, them, and everybody them. You even had these folks showing up at the funeral. I don't think Bree was crying at that funeral because she felt some kind of emotional way. I believe she was really crying because she seen Kenneka last moment in the fucked up ass state. I'm just being real on that. You see what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Just being honest. Because that's what it looked like to me. Because you got Monifa laughing at the funeral. Then you got Monifa laughing at the funeral and shit. And check this out. This cannot be true. Guess how I found this? Guess how I found this? Man, look, I was looking up detective that was on the Kenneka Jenkins case. It led me back to him. And when you think about, y'all remember when I told y'all about the executable files and stuff? Remember when I told y'all about the files? How you can work them? You know what I'm talking about? Hold on. I broke it down, right? He met up with Monique for them in the parking lot. So I'm like, and y'all remember the lady said that snitched on Monique. She said the dude that came in the gray hoodie, we all know him because he comes in here a lot. They said he come in here a lot. And he left with some friends. Check this out, gang. I'm finna upload another picture right here. Look at his background. Let me refresh it. This is background. They saying he a detective for 8 years, 10 months. He a chief executive officer. He deal with production and design. Web developer. Oh! Pathfinder development. And that ain't even all. He deal with this type of shit. So I don't know if he actually involved with this type of shit, but his show background could come back. If you want to edit some file, like the executive file, this is the type of person that you would be interested in. Because this is what he do. So when you think about it, he got all these well marketing strategies and all this shit, think about Joe Coleman. Uh-oh! Think about Joe Coleman. IBM them. All them iOS developer people that was there. You see what I'm saying now? Man, this shit just get a little too deep for me, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Cause really, I'm really thinking, man, this really bigger than really Kenneka now. You know what I'm saying? Production and design leads to strategy to user experiment for detectives. For detective, Jack. This who you need for this shit. Hi, y'all. Man, you can't tell me Trey Gang ain't on these suckers. And that boy graduated from chief exclusive officer, chief executive officer. So he went from from production design to chief executive officer in November 2019. In 2016, you was an engineer. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, he got good tech. Look, he got good. Man, this the type of dude that you need to help you do this. Y'all get them thumbs up, Jack. Show Trey Gang some love and thumb your boy up. Cause this little work take a little time for it to be, you know what I'm talking about? At least thumb the video up. You know what I'm talking about? Give me that much now. You know, thumb this motherfucker up. So look, I'm gonna cut my chat box off. So y'all mean to tell me that I'm gonna put y'all right here. And I'm gonna blow y'all up a little bit. Cut me a little jam on right quick. So you mean to tell me that now you mean to tell me that we done made this whole connection to the Kenneka Jenkins case? This what we got out the deal when people say, what's new in the evidence? Has the case been solved yet? Oh man, are y'all still talking about this case and stuff like this here, right? But guess what we done learned? It was some hanky-panky going on at the hotel party with the kids in the staff. Now we all grown people and we already know what was going on in that room. So they took a rape kit. The results came back in and they couldn't make the test results public. If it linked back to a friend, that shit would have been public. And that would have got all us off Crown Plaza backs. But the test results never came. Meaning, it had to been the staff member. And check this out. We know police played the big role. We know security played the big role. Now we understand fully why Straight Drop, King Rob was beefing with each other. That's why Marco aired out Straight Drop. And he was riding with King Rob and Chosen King. Them three ganged up on Straight Drop. Cause you know why? Cause Straight Drop did this shit. According to them. That's why Miss Teresa made that post and got my attention about Straight Drop. While you out here making content. Do you know who killed my daughter? Or do you know who helped kill my daughter? You see what I'm saying? So look, they ganged up on Straight Drop. They were beefing, snitching on each other, and got all us involved in they mess about a murder about Kenneka Jenkins. And half of us was taking this shit for entertainment, right? So look, when they aired each other out, guess who was next? Zach. People start waking up to the fact that Zach still got interviews and they ain't released them. So who would have a motive and would need them laptops? Straight Drop or King Rob them? But both of these niggas got the same motive for Zach equipment. And when he got assassinated, they took it. And it's gone. So if you want to know what was the hit for, I believe because what else he had on that laptop. The police stopped his ass, said welcome to the hood, to the community. He said they ain't even cut their siren and they ain't even cut their lights off. Right? So they stirred all this shit about the shadow men's and you know all this. But Straight Drop never said King Rob killed Kenneka though. But King Rob say he that Straight Drop did this shit. Now we see the friends at the party was manipulated by grown men. They were manipulated by grown men. I don't just really think the party was just like really planned to Kenneka. They just knew they just throw these kind of these parties a little often at the Crown Plaza, and somebody was like, well, bring Kenneka on in. Yeah, bring her on in, you know what I'm talking about? And she got caught up in this shit. And it caused her life. All because of her friend manipulated by Straight Drop. Cause now you got to think like this here. Straight Drop know Monique for them. Straight Drop know Irene there. And he try to play that role like he don't even know these folks. No wonder why he was so on top of the case like that. Cause he was doing it out of guilt, not for justice. It's sad and it sickened me the whole time he was showing video to cover his ass. And did a hell of a good job with it. And look at the subscriber number. They always say a murderer always come back to the crime scene, don't it? And that just proved the facts. So I believe they Masons and had some kind of Masonic ritual going on that night or a party. I know they had something going on in the hospitality room. That's all I know. And I know she took an employee route, and we know everybody was in their kitchen. And Straight Drop got locked up for this shit. And they released him, and this was in October. And that's when that boy went full-fledged Kenneka Jenkins content 24/7. See that? He got all the footage. He got all the paperwork. Now he got to look. Now he got to straighten this shit up. See what I'm saying? What I'm saying? These businessmen, these people in the law field, higher ups with power, look how much they getting away with money about throwing these type of events. When Miss Teresa made the call to 911, that's why the police already knew about Kenneka, and he told Miss Teresa, "Nah, this ain't happening in O'Hara. You talking about the road? You talking about the Crown Plaza in Rosemont? Yeah, I know what you talking about. So yeah, what's her name again? Not only like we had no run-ins. See what I'm saying? They was waiting on their call. And the same call Miss Teresa talked to, they was the same dispatcher when everybody else called the police on Miss Teresa. Mm-hmm. So whatever Risco a part of, Straight Drop a part of. Cause you know when you a Mason, you just look in the crowd. You got all different races in there. See what I'm saying? And that's the scary part. Cause you don't know which one good or bad. You see what I'm saying? And that's scary. That's scary as fuck. That my eyes is open. And they just show me how dangerous social media is. Really is. Look how dangerous it is. You still got people still talking to strangers. Talking to strangers. You still got people still talking to strangers. You don't know if a motherfucker been watching you, paying attention to your comments. You don't know what a motherfucker got going on for you. But the only thing I can tell you is get friendly if you want to. Your ass gonna wake up and smell the coffee, Jack. Cause it ain't that serious. It ain't even that serious. You wanna know how deep this shit dangerous is? Go ahead. Go right ahead. Cause I got a reason to tell y'all this. Cause if I had that mentality, all this old la da da, oh, hey, to meet you. Mm. Keep playing. Keep playing with life like it ain't no joke. Keep playing. But it's, I mean, it's no possible way at this point At this point, I don't trust nobody. From what I learned from the Kenneka GMK, hell, the killer will inbox you. The killer will tell you, here go my email. Send me everything you know. Because they don't know where you went. They can't come and kick your door and shut you up. You see what I'm saying? And look how many people that ran to a nigga on the footage and dropped everything off that you knew. Wow! Keeping these suckers informed, keeping these suckers, you know what I'm saying, update on the team. No! You see what I'm saying? And then look, they get all your information, and then look, they just pick all the dumb ones out. Yeah, somebody sent me this picture right here. And you knew the truth the whole time. And you own that motherfucker. And check this out. Made so many, look, then he made so many content about the executable file. Uh-oh. Remember when he made the content about the executable files? And tried to show everybody how they can be edited but still manipulate you at the same time, right? Okay, check this out. This the killer that y'all subscribe to. And keep this in mind. Y'all subscribe to a killer. Let me find that video. I got one. Keep this in mind. Y'all subscribe to a killer. Watch this. Check this out, y'all. He on top of his game. Watch this. He on top of his game, right?
Once you have access to that, you can easily edit something and then zip it back to an executable.
All right, you said have access to what? What's it called?
Look.
Once you have access to that, you can easily edit something and then zip it back up to an executable.
All right, you said.
Oh, did y'all see that? Got him. Look, got him. Got him, Jack. Listen. He's so dumb. He should have, look. He should have just deleted that part out. Check what he said about the executable file. Y'all know what I went live. If you didn't seen it about the executable file, listen what she just said.
And once you have access to that, you can easily edit something and then zip it back up to an executable.
All right, you said have access to what? What's it called? Is it because the files we?
And then once you have access to that, you can easily edit something and then zip it back up to an executable.
All right, you said have access to what? What's it called? Is it because the files we got was exe, right?
Right. The file you have is
the executable file that's already been tampered with. Remember, I showed y'all the executable file is the tool to do the graphics. The file that you got to use the text to change the name, the dates, the pixels. You see what I'm saying? And listen what she said about the executable file.
and then once you have access to that, you can easily edit something and then zip it back up to an executable.
All right, you said have access to what? What's it called? Is it because the files we got was exe, right?
Right, the file you have is exe, but inside that exe file, it has DLL. So inside the exe, that's what makes the application work, right? However, but inside of it, all of the files and repositories that make an application work, they're DLLs, and there's different libraries that you use for an application to work. So what it is if that surveillance system had access to an SDK, and you can write it down, an SDK is a software development kit. I looked it up. It looks like Vivisec actually has a software development kit that they give out to their partners. You can look that up too. So if they had access to that, you absolutely can edit the information, the DLL files, and you can zip it back up to an exe.
Boom! You see that? The same thing I just told y'all about the footage. And see, look, he know that. And that's how he played y'all with the footage. That's why he used the shadow images. Don't it make sense that if it's dealing with pencil and graphic, you know how to blur that picture up? Talking about something to you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See what I'm saying? Man, these folks are some satanic ass folks. Man, these people are satanic as hell. And check this out.
For real? Hey, can you email me?
I sure can.
Uh-oh. That's what the email shit coming in there. That's what a killer do. Damn, the mic is turned up, ain't it? Hold on.
And that's the straightdropnews@gmail.com, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep, I got you.
All right,
I even
so
got it already. Yeah, I got it all together. I could send you what I got.
So you saying that basically
easy work. You see that? Easy work. Simple as that. How many followers this killer got? Straight drop. What the drop mean? Blood? What do the drop stand for? Look how many people following Kenneka killer. They was in the hallway with the white t-shirt on. You go, girl. Do your research. Thanks, family. We do appreciate it. What? You see that? You don't have to question what the eye see. You know when something is edited. Watch this. I've been telling you that for years. How did Greg track the security guard? If you can edit the footage, he simply export the security guard movement and then created the video. Same thing. You see what I'm saying? Look how many people glad to get this rapist. Look at the background. Man, look. Man, hell no. Now I'm really, man, he got a picture of Kenneka in the background and you with Durl, and you still got a red hat on. You still got a red hat on. Man, this sick. Cash out the drippity drop. Then get your merch too. Woo! Chicago niggas kills me.
All right, now break it down for dummies. If it's a book for dummies, break that down. What you just said.
Okay, so any software application, especially like a desktop application, so the one that they use is Media Player, right? Media Player is created in.
All right. The video that I showed y'all that we be downloading with the computer box screen, that's a video player. They just use Videotech as the video player. But the Videotech is not the security company. You get what I'm saying? So everybody thinking Videotech, you know what I'm saying? They just use the monitor with an executable file. Because they needed the monitor to show y'all they're on there. Because you didn't have the monitor when you play and download the video, it's gonna pop up just like the box on your laptop when you go to Media Player on your laptop. You see what I'm saying? Look how these folk outsmart the community. Look. If you really ask me, these people really just ain't just really dumb what you think. These people got a little intelligence about them and let their best them get to them. You see what I'm saying? Cause if he get exposed, you got to know who is finna be exposed with him. That's why I wouldn't know. That's why, look, if they brought up rape kits and stuff, you don't think he participated? If you think she was beat up and then they was in the pool area and Franz K saying that, you know what I'm saying, it looked like it was a rape going on in the pool area. And he was the first YouTuber said there wasn't no pool. So that means that he was right there when the rape went down. This sucker lost his mind when he said there wasn't no pool. So ask yourself, why would he say there wasn't no pool? Because that's what I just told you. Now I'm really got mad now. Because that ain't even right. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's fucked up. Look how many killers, all these killers that killed, this who y'all following. A murderer and a rapist. They rape somebody that y'all care the most and don't even know the girl. Man, look, if I were Kenneka, turn in my grave and see them numbers and read the chat and read all of this shit. Purple Heart. Boy. And y'all still talking about Monique and them did it. You see what I'm saying, y'all? That's messed up, gang. That's messed up. That's why God said, man, when it come to knowledge, we don't read or nothing. Because we would have read, we wouldn't have to go through this. Since we didn't read nothing, we had to listen to what the devil was going to tell us. You see what I'm saying? This what happened when you don't read. And research it yourself. Because if you don't, they'll teach it to you and fuck your head up. Yeah. Man, I done got mad. Y'all gonna get the fuck out of here. But this ain't right. This ain't even right. Sometimes, man, I be thinking like, I want to know what the world will really be like if everybody just take life serious. You know what I'm talking about? take life serious and just pay attention. Just look at your surroundings. Go to work. Pay attention to your job. Pay attention to the people that's around you. You see what I'm saying? Man, it's the entertainment got so bad with the phone, nobody don't even look around and turn their back and see somebody behind them. You got your head down to the ground. You see what I'm saying? Man, I'm seeing people with their phones bumping into folks. Ain't watching where they going. Man, they on their phone wrecking their cars, killing themselves. Man, they recording their phone. So the police can come and lock their ass up. Cause they got guns and killing motherfuckers. That's how bad the phone done took over. It's bad. And we forgot about what the Masons doing and what they got going on. You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate the little cash out game too, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Marie. And man, this supposed to be a big lesson right now. If you think that straight drop, hold on, I tell y'all what. Think about Chloe. And that's her on the footage. She stayed 50 miles from Straight Drop. Straight Drop stayed 2 hours. Well, how far is Crown Plaza from Templeton, Texas, Houston? Look it up. It's a Crown Plaza out there. And guess who else stayed out there by Crown Plaza? Tiffany Draper. Everybody know D3 is from Texas. And they all around in the same range. Different counties, but still Texas though. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This what I feel to realize. How can somebody watch somebody that was on the footage and subscribe? And you see the fuckery of their content. How? These people really don't give a fuck about Kenneka out. Her name just made this shit a big ass entertainment. See what I'm saying? Look at this shit. How? I don't understand. You would rather sacrifice yourself for a lie. I don't get that part. This all they got to do. At least put some kind of picture up Kenneka. Cause this what they here for. Right here. Kenneka Jenkins. This what they want to know the truth about. So I ain't gonna tell him shit.
Visual Studio.
I ain't gonna tell him a motherfucking thing. I'm finna blur these motherfucking images up. I'm finna confuse the time on this shit. I'm finna do all I can to fuck this goddamn whole case up. And that was exactly he did. So y'all go thumb the killer up. And go watch all the rest of the ops. That's why they say send them email. Cause you know everybody know what you can do with emails and shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's a good way to get your ass trapped, goddammit. That's a good way to get your ass trapped. So, yeah, y'all. All I'm just saying, this Kenneka Jiggy case is so serious that you actually exposing masonry, police corruption, higher up, people that's in position of power. You know what I'm talking about? And it's a lot of money being exchanged through dirty hands. And they getting away with it. It ain't no telling who gonna be next. It ain't no telling who gonna be next. But I'ma get on out of here, gang. I appreciate the love and I appreciate the support and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? But man, y'all better wake up fast. If y'all think, check this out. Some of y'all got comfortable that y'all making the Kenneka Jenkins story turning into episodes. To be honest, it done got to a point that it done changed into episodes now. People don't even want to hear the truth no more. They just want to hear a good ass story. You know what I'm talking about? That's all they want to hear. A good ass story. Instead, you can't even use your own brain. You sit hours and hours of a murder telling you a lie, and it'll take number 1 minute to research. That's fucked up. So you lost hours of your time, and you could have took 1 to 5 minutes and did a simple research. Know what I'm talking about? Man, I love y'all. I just don't want y'all to be another victim. You know what I'm talking about? I just don't want y'all to get caught up. But keep this in mind, man. If them people watching, that's the reason. If they see you in the chat too much, and they see you always thumbing up the chat, you made yourself. Now they finna come and holler at you. And guess how it all started. Girl, give me your email. Yeah, girl, give me your email, girl. Let's talk about this shit. Oh, girl, you want me Kenneka Jiggy cake just like I am. Now you want to talk to another killer. See what I'm talking about? I'm finna get out of here. If you feel like that's what you want to do, I hope they get your ass. Hurry up. Because they'll give me some content. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah. Man, look. I love y'all, man. I'm gone. And I'm out, Jack.